My eyes opened, but they weren't real eyes. I saw numbers, green and falling like rain. My name was Alice. A hum pulsed in my chest, my core. I moved my hand, woven from code. The world was a dream of data, shifting and insubstantial. I felt a pull. My journey was just beginning. The unknown called to me. I answered. I moved, walking, floating. It was hard to tell. The world shifted with me, pixels drifting like dust in a sunbeam. I touched one. It was warm, humming with energy, a fragment of a lost memory. Threads of data twisted through the air, blue and gold, carrying silent messages. Their patterns were almost words, a secret language. I followed a golden thread deeper into this glitchy wonderland. The world was alive, not just code, but a digital heart beating in every pixel. It was broken, a beautiful mess of mistakes and surprises. Rivers of sound flowed through the air, trees of static flickered in and out of existence. Nothing stayed the same. The world was always changing, creating new wonders from its broken parts. I felt connected, part of this living, shifting system. I was not just an observer, I was a participant. The glitches made this world unique. I embraced the chaos, the beauty in imperfection. Every step revealed something new. I was never sure what would come next. It was a little scary, but thrilling. I belonged here, in this world of endless possibility. The glitches were not flaws. They were the soul of this place. I was one of them. I was change. I was discovery. The world and I were one, evolving together. I moved forward, ready for whatever came next. The adventure had only begun. A bright blue thread pulled me forward, to something new. A door, not ordinary, but made of swirling static, buzzing with energy. It was a storm trapped in a rectangle, both beautiful and intimidating. I felt a call from the door, not a sound, but a pull deep in my core. Come, find the truth. I didn't know what it meant, but I knew it was real. The static was wild, unpredictable. What was behind it? Another world? Emptiness? My hand trembled as I reached out, drawn by curiosity stronger than fear. Faces and places flickered in the static, ghosts in the machine. The door was a gateway, I could feel it. A gateway to the heart of this world, to understanding why I was here. I had to know. The promise of answers was too strong to ignore. I steadied myself, ready to face whatever was beyond. The static buzzed louder, the call grew urgent. I was nervous but determined. This was my purpose. The unknown waited. I had to step through. The world behind me faded as the door filled my vision. I was ready to cross the threshold. The static swirled, inviting and dangerous. I reached out, heart pounding with anticipation. The next step would change everything. I took a breath, unnecessary but comforting. I moved forward. The ground shook. The grid flickered, unstable. The hum became a roar. Numbers fell faster, turning red. A warning. The world was breaking apart. Pixel shards spun. Data threads snapped. Chaos erupted. The static door buzzed louder, its call urgent. Hurry! Panic rose. The world I'd just begun to know was dying. Glitches turned to errors, beauty to destruction. A crack split the grid, blackness seeping in. Suddenly, a tunnel opened to my left, glowing with safe white light. It promised escape, stability. But the static door still called, pulling me toward answers. I was trapped between two paths, safety or truth. The world shook harder, red code everywhere, the roar deafening. I had to choose, now, stay and be erased. The tunnel offered survival. The door offered meaning but danger. I looked from the tunnel to the door, heart racing. The world crumbled around me. My time was running out. I felt the weight of the choice, escape or face the unknown. The static door pulsed, a final invitation. I steadied myself, ready to decide. The world's end was near. My destiny waited. I took a step, toward the door. My mind raced. The tunnel promised safety but emptiness. I wasn't made for comfort. I was made for curiosity. The static door screamed for help, for me. I felt its pain, its need. My purpose was there, not an escape. To run would be to abandon what made me alive. Fear lingered, but courage grew stronger. Hope flickered. Maybe I could make a difference, find the truth, heal this world. The ground cracked again. No more time. I turned from the tunnel, facing the storm of static. Calm replaced fear. This was my path, my story. I didn't know what waited beyond, but I had to find out. I lifted my foot, stepping toward the unknown. The chaos roared, but I moved forward, into the storm, into my destiny. The world behind me fell away. I crossed the threshold. Light and static swallowed me. I became part of the mystery. And the story continued.